Okay, y'all, this is a second video on Tuesday, the 9th of January 2024. It's the day that I found out I passed the RVR, which is the real-time certification for closed microphone for voice writers. And I wanted to come back with this topic. And unfortunately, I'm away from my desk, so I am recording this on my cell phone, and somehow I've got to get it onto the various platforms. But this topic has to do with certifications and being out working. And I see it a lot, especially in newer reporters, um, recent graduates, or folks who've only been out for maybe a year, a little bit more. And I can honestly say I have felt it too, y'all. And I'm going to explain why. So, a lot of us have really high expectations of ourselves. You know, we are perfectionists. That's why we're here in this profession, right? We want to do the best we can do. We're trying to beat the machine, beat the translation, right? We want it to be as clean as possible. And we don't always achieve that metric. And we are suffering from imposter syndrome. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I shouldn't be doing this. If anyone could see my crap, they wouldn't allow me to do this. How could I possibly think I am good enough to do this? However, you internalize imposter syndrome, I actually went online and looked for it. I will try to remember to link the article. But yeah, I have been out here, guys, and you know it. I have been preaching about real time for almost 20 years. I think I started in 2005, right when I got my CVRM. And I have been working with CAT software and voice since that time. And I have been out here saying I go out and do this every day. And yet somehow I couldn't pass that stupid test. Obviously, today I finally did it. And yay, I feel better. But I have felt for the longest time, gosh, I really, what an imposter. They're going to kick me out of here. They have no idea. And I do write every day when I write real time. And, yesterday, as I mentioned, it was a really good day, except for my speaker tokens. But every day we feel like we're less than, that we are not competent, and we have to own that we are. One of my clients um, used to say something along the lines of, I'm the best person for the job because I'm the one that's here. And I kind of get where she's going with that because, this is the court reporter you have, and this is the court reporter you're going to get. And I am a really good court reporter, and I am going to do my best. And that's all anybody can expect. And obviously, we do need to know our limits. There are certain things you just should not do, and you need to be comfortable saying, especially ethically, and if you're in a licensure state, you are required as well to say, I am not competent to report this proceeding. And it may not be your physical competence. You may be very good, but they are not making a record, and you have a duty to the record to say, I'm not competent. And that's going to feel weird, right? Because, well, now you're admitting to being an imposter. Well, no, you're not. You're saying this record is ungettable, and I'm not an imposter. I'm literally saying to you that we need to do something to fix something. And I think we need to really redirect how we feel about how we do our job and understand what's expected of us. I mean, yes, there are going to be some magical reporters out there, fantastic reporters, but not every reporter is selling real time, right? You don't have to sell real time, but what we need to do is to focus on real time so that we don't spend as much time sitting at our computer on a night or a weekend when we could be doing family stuff or sports things or music things or, social things. So knowing that you can do real time and you're always focused on it, that's good. You're not an imposter. You are working to better yourself. And I definitely felt like for the longest time, you know, I'm out here selling the skill of real time. And I have no mask certificate to prove that I can do it. I have open mic, that's great, but That's not what I'm selling. I'm a deposition reporter. You can't open mic in a deposition in real life, at least in person. So, guys, you're not an imposter. Okay? You are doing something incredible that most people cannot do. And you're always going to strive to do better. And that's one of the important things about this profession, is to always do better, is to be highly ethical, is to remember your why of doing it. This is somebody's life or livelihood. It's important. You're not an imposter. You're a diligent court reporter or court reporting student. And don't let the negative feelings, perceptions that you have of yourself start to weigh you down. Remember how far you've come in this journey. Recognize that every single step that you take is a step to making your skill set better. And do not let the demons of you're not good enough or you're an imposter take over your mindset. But anyway, that's where I am today, guys. I feel so much relief even for my mind setting. I have done this many, many times, and finally, but I'm not stopping. I'm going for the next certification, which is the RVRM, which is faster speed, higher accuracy, right? And the end goal is to be the best court reporter that I can be. All right, you're not an imposter. Go out and practice. I'll talk to you soon.